Hello! Today I would like to discuss depression a little bit, what it is, the symptoms, and how it's a little different with each group. So, we know, or we think we know what depression is based off of what we see in the movies and what our friends say and everything like that. A lot of times people feel that depression is just somebody that's moody, they can't get out of bed, they haven't taken a shower, and they're just a little sad. But depression has many facets to it. Most of the times, to be diagnosed with depression, you're gonna go see a psychologist, psychiatrist, or a therapist, and we use what's called the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Disorders. This is our big book. This is where we get all the answers and diagnose people with what's going on. So with that, an individual has to display certain features for over 2 weeks. Now, these features are going to be intense, debilitating shifts in behavior. So it's normal to feel sad. It's normal that something in your life is going on and you don't know how to handle it and you can't react, or it's hit you a little heavy. That doesn't mean you're depressed. It means you're sad. And that's okay. But we're being told not to feel things by the media and movies and television. So if you're feeling a little down and out, pop a pill, you'll be better, right? It's part of being human. It's part of the natural process, grieving and everything like that. Now, whenever you explore depression and you do live that life, it's persistent and it's really, really hard to deal with. And it's going to look different for children. So for adults, we kind of have an idea what it looks like. For kids, though, it's going to be irritability. It's going to be anger. It's throwing temper tantrums, poor concentration. They're going to have a hard time following directions. And you might say, hey, can you go pick up those toys or Legos off the floor? And all of a sudden, poof, an explosion. They're throwing a fit and it's the end of the world and you're just the worst parent because it's really, really hard for them to deal with. And this emotional sensitivity is just sparked and blown up over the teeniest, tiniest little thing. That doesn't mean that they're a bad kid. That just means that they have a hard time regulating their emotions right now and they don't know how to communicate it. So instead of yelling and triggering whatever emotional response they're having, it's slow it down, get down to their level, ask them, what's going on? Where are you at? Teach them the words to use to express their emotions. That's going to enhance their emotional vocabulary. That's going to help them as they get older too. Unfortunately, with grown-ups, it's a lot harder to have that conversation because people get stuck in a rut on how to deal with their own interpersonal conflict, right? And their own internal conflicts as well. So if you ask them, hey, how you doing? You may get a negative response or you may get a shutdown response. So don't be surprised if that question induces anxiety. So they may start apologizing, they may retaliate and deflect, oh, no, I'm fine. They may cry and be complacent or very critical. That's okay, Depression looks different for everybody. Some people eat a lot, and some people don't eat at all. But remember, reach out to those that you feel that you can trust and you're comfortable with. Find something that makes you feel happy. Exercise, write, run, increase your serotonin levels. I know I've mentioned serotonin before, but mostly I wanted to kind of touch base with the kids today just because I know a lot of our babies are struggling and we're having a hard time understanding why they're having some of their moods. So get down to their level. I know you're stressed out there. A lot of the parents are, but talk to them. Ask them questions. Don't yell. See what's going on. You might be surprised that they're just as sad as you are. They just don't know how to communicate it. Happy Monday.